In 2025, the United States government has intensified its crackdown on marriage-based immigration fraud, and the consequences are more severe than ever. Anyone caught in a fraudulent marriage arrangement could now face up to 5 years in federal prison, immediate deportation, and permanent bans from entering the U.S. again. USCIS, working closely with ICE and the Department of Justice, has made it clear fake marriages will not be tolerated under any circumstance. Whether you knowingly entered a sham marriage or were misled into one, the stakes are dangerously high. Marriage fraud isn't just about fake wedding photos or forged documents. It's about intent. If your marriage exists solely for the purpose of obtaining immigration benefits, that is considered a federal crime. Even if your paperwork is complete and the wedding ceremony was legal, if USCIS finds that your relationship isn't real, they will deny your application and possibly refer your case to ICE. This year alone, hundreds of petitions have been flagged for further scrutiny due to suspicious patterns that USCIS now monitors more closely than ever. In 2025, several red flags have emerged that quickly draw attention to potentially fraudulent marriages. These include situations where a U.S. citizen is paid to marry an immigrant, couples who never live together, and cases where the relationship appears fabricated solely for documentation. In some instances, immigrants pretend to be romantically involved to gain legal status, or both parties willingly participate in a fraudulent arrangement for money or convenience. These patterns have become predictable, and USCIS has developed advanced tools to detect them. Real marriages leave a digital footprint. USCIS no longer relies solely on paperwork and interviews. Officers now examine everything from tax returns and social media activity to travel records and shared financial responsibilities. If a couple's photos don't align with their story or if social media accounts indicate separate lives, red flags go up. A marriage certificate is not enough. USCIS looks for real-life evidence like joint leases, shared utility bills, mutual financial obligations, vacations taken together, and a history of cohabitation. One of the major legal consequences in 2025 is the speed and severity of enforcement. If you're caught in a fraudulent marriage, your green card application will be denied, and your immigration history will carry a permanent record of fraud. Even if you later marry someone genuinely, USCIS may deny future applications based on your prior fraud. For many, this leads directly to ICE involvement, detention, and removal proceedings. U.S. citizens involved in these schemes can also be prosecuted and jailed under federal law, specifically Title 8, U.S. Code Section 1325. Over 1,400 marriage fraud cases have already been flagged in the first half of 2025. These aren't isolated events. One high-profile case in Houston involved a U.S. citizen who married multiple immigrants for money. In Florida, a company charging thousands to arrange fake marriages is now at the center of a criminal investigation. In California, a woman was deported despite having a green card because USCIS proved she never lived with her spouse. These examples reflect the aggressive stance federal agencies are now taking. Marriage interviews have become intense. In 2025, USCIS separates couples and asks personal, detailed questions: what side of the bed you sleep on, who does the cooking, and how often you talk during the day. Couples who fail to provide consistent answers or don't bring enough evidence are often denied, even if their marriage is real. Officers can visit your home unannounced. If you're not living together or if your answers don't match, your case may be immediately flagged and handed over to enforcement. Now more than ever, genuine couples must be overprepared. Good intentions are no longer enough. Applicants should collect and submit robust documentation, joint bank statements, tax returns, photos showing a shared life, travel itineraries, and even correspondence that demonstrates emotional connection. Many couples are also practicing with immigration attorneys before their interviews to ensure they are aligned on the facts. In March 2025, DHS issued new guidelines requiring that any marriage-based denial with fraud suspicion be referred to ICE. This has made the transition from application denial to removal proceedings extremely fast. Applicants can be detained after a scheduled appointment or receive a notice to appear within days. Some are even arrested before they have a chance to appeal. Authentically speaking, many people think that faking a relationship might be a harmless shortcut, but in today's system, it's one of the fastest paths to permanent immigration disqualification. The emotional and legal costs are devastating, and even real couples can be swept up in the crackdown if they aren't thorough in their evidence. As an immigration-focused channel, Visa Intel USA strongly encourages all applicants to proceed with honesty and diligence. Your future depends on it. If you're in a real relationship, prove it with more than just a wedding photo. Show a shared life, prepare for interviews, and double-check your application for accuracy. If you're faking it, stop now before it's too late. Fraud records don't disappear. They follow you for life and can ruin every future immigration attempt. Thanks for watching Visa Intel USA. For more updates on USCIS changes, immigration enforcement, and how to stay compliant, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Stay safe, stay informed, and always stay honest.